budget update. We haven't had one since our first meeting. So let's start with the good news. The good news is that the state aid increased $232,000 from the legislator to the governor's budget. TRS, originally they told us that it was going to be between 9.5 and 10.29. We got it at 10.29, but it came out at 9.76. That's another decrease of $254,000. Then we had 3 teachers in elementary school retiring. If those teachers get replaced, then we're going to save $277,000. If they don't get replaced, we will get an additional $279,000 on top of the $277,000. And then finally, we got one teacher retiring in the middle school that we need to replace. That teacher was a little bit young, so we're only saving $42,000. Back in January, we presented a budget that would be between 88.1 and 88.5 million. Today, our budget is expected to be around 88 to 88.4. Last year, the budget was 86.6. So in January, we were expecting the budget to be an increase of between 1.7 and 2.2. In March, now we are expected to be an increase of between 1.6 and 2%. The preliminary tax levy is still a moving target. Back in January, we thought it was going to be between 2.3 and 3%. Now it's go between 1.6 and 2.4. But after some discussions with Dennis, that can come down a little bit more. So stay tuned, because the good news might still happen in the next couple of weeks. So Dennis, your salary will be paid not by the community, but by this. Thank you, Dennis. So finally, preliminary budget. Our state aid increased about 53%, and that for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because all the districts in the state of New York are getting back foundation aid that was taken back in 2010, 2011. And number 2, because our wealth ratio decreased because of the closure of Indian Point. BOCES aid, as everyone knows, is based on how much money we spend with BOCES, and we're increasing that on a yearly basis. Other income represents tuition for special ed, interest income. Interest income is gone up substantially. Today we invested $7 million for 3 months at 4.5%. Last year it would have been at about 0.25%. So we're doing well there. Our pilots, I'm taking into account that hopefully we pay us at least the same amount as last year. We're expecting more, a lot more, but we need to be a little bit conservative. And the cessation fund is the 2nd year. And as you remember, every year it increases 10%. So the cessation fund will be $12 million compared to 14. That gives us non-property tax revenues of $37.2 million, with a proposed budget of $88 million. That means that our tax levy will be about 50.7, which is an increase of 1.6%. The tax cap, our tax cap will decrease 20%. So last year, because of the pilots, it went up substantially to $61 million. Today, it's only $49 million. So if we have to go to contingent budget, we will have to cut $792,000. I just like to put that in the presentation. I know it won't happen, and it has never happened in my life since I've been here. So that's it. I thank you again to our high school and middle school art students.
Yeah.
And, any questions, please?
So go back to budget update slide if you could. So 3 teachers in elementary school retired. So I just want to make sure it's clear. So current grade banding model, if we didn't change this, would be a savings of $556,000. And any changes would be a possible reduction to that savings?
Not exactly. I still haven't gotten the number of teachers in elementary school. Margaret will present next week. So that's why I like to do it like that. If we need to replace them because we need teachers, then you have the number. If we don't, then you have the other number. So I didn't want to say one number or the other one until we have the final count of elementary school teachers. If we don't have to replace them, it's about 577,000. If we have to replace them, it will be only 277.
So there's a savings there.
But we'll have that answer next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, all of the decisions we're making are affecting all this, so we're just giving you a range right now.
Okay.
Any questions for Enrique?
Questions?
Thank you. All right, thank you, Enrique. Thank you.